hello out there wherever you are. As for me, Tom was here. Halloween haunts has made its way to another state. We have breached into Ohio, and we are in Brilliant, Ohio, at Wells Township Haunted House. This is a first for me. I have no idea what to expect. I just reached out to Wells Township because it was about an hour away from the Pittsburgh area, which seems to be the going rate of where I go to haunts, usually within an hour of Pittsburgh, and this just so happened to be within an hour of Pittsburgh. Reach out to the guy, they said, yep, come out. Come out on a Friday night, though. It's Friday night, and we're here to check it out. Got a whole crew. Got my niece in attendance. She wanted to be scared. I was like, I could oblige. Got my son in attendance. Look at him back there. He's hiding away. He's like, don't show me. I have my headphones on. Like anybody would care. Anywho, we're here at Wells Township. We're very curious to step inside. We heard very, very good things about this haunt. But as with any new haunt, I have no idea what to expect. So we're going to get into it. So let's go check out the sights and the sounds of Wells Township Haunted House, Brilliant, Ohio, and Tom was here.
Hey, how do you like this? I'm Dan Israel, and you're watching Tom Was Here.
Don't forget Chuck.
Poor
little guy.
Yeah, Chucky's hanging up there. That's cool.
And number one, Ohio, Kentucky, and Indiana. Very nice.
I picked a special tour guide too.
Ooh,
Oh, wow. All right.
preferential treatment.
Knock.
Hello.
Let's go, Tom.
Yes.
Oh, shoot.
I know
my-
my assume which
Hi.
one's Tom.
Is your real name Tom?
I'm Tom.
Yeah, you're right.
Come on up.
Yeah.
Watch your steps.
Okay.
Let's get you down front. Right in here. Down front.
All right. Yep. Oh, wow. Okay. All right.
See, watch toesies, watch toesies. I don't want to step on them.
Fair enough.
You guys are special tonight.
Yes, so.
You know we got special guests in the house.
Oh boy.
We got someone here who wants to speak with you guys.
All right.
You guys keep your hands in your pockets like so, or however you want to do it.
Yep.
You'll be just fine.
Nervous. Hello. Matt, that's Tom. He's here.
Hello. I am here.
Oh, this is
I
wild.
see you have another group of mortals looking for adventure. Well, the journey ahead of you is not an easy one. For the creatures that lie beyond that gate are going to prey upon you every step of the way. I would wish you luck, but that would be pointless. You have been warned. Now, be gone!
Oh my god.
Oh my!
She was right there. That was good.
Now you're gonna be checking every corner.
Yeah, exactly. That's right.
Alright, hi guys. My name's Trey. I'll be your wonderful tour guide tonight. I only got 2 rules here. You gotta start falling behind, start holding hands, person in front behind you. It's really like playing with the lost ones. And watch your feet, watch your heads, of course. Let's go!
Okay. Hello. Oh, we're going upstairs.
Oh my god, that was good.
Oh wow.
Come on up, watch
Oh
your steps.
wow. Oh wow.
Oh, no, it must be a little electric.
Yep. Oh yeah.
Come on, Godmother. Everybody want to close your eyes?
Oh,
Come on down here. Stay right over there. Come on in, single file. Let's get you guys step up right here. Yep. Let's see if you can follow directions. Say that.
Yep.
Oh, it's gonna be an awesome group. Say, guys, keep your eye on this one. She moves awfully strangely when provoked.
No. Where are you hiding, man?
Well, let's go! Come on, guys! This way!
Run, Matt, run!
I ain't running yet.
Oh, I'm running.
Running?
I'm running.
Alright, any of you guys been through a cave before?
Yes.
Yeah?
Surprising.
No? You can mark it off your bucket list. Let's go.
All right, a cave, huh?
That's the wall right there. One down to the well.
Oh, hello. I'm Matt. This is Tom.
Right, come on in.
Tom's here.
Tom is here.
Yeah.
As above, so below. The only way out is down. As above, so below. The only way out is down. As above, so below. The only way out is down.
I always come back.
Hi, Tom!
All right.
Get back in the front, Mom.
Come on up.
We have an order for
Time to
this.
pay your visits. Let's go.
Oh no, boy.
He doesn't get many visitors. Line up. Line up. Line up. As you can see, the inmates have taken over the asylum.
See that?
And I tell you what, last time I had a doctor tied up like he is, I did what he did to me. Let's go. Watch your steps. Watch your steps.
Oh,
You're on your
oh
own.
boy.
Watch your steps.
Oh.
What, you think they pay me to guide you?
I hope so.
No, it's all volunteer. Good luck.
All right.
Greetings. Hats?
All right.
Okay.
You can die.
Oh no.
So, gentlemen, I appreciate you.
He said no.
Ah!
Well done.
Got me.
Well done.
What'd you call me?
Oh, I see your. He's getting texted.
You don't call me a spying monkey for nothing.
Apparently not.
Clown.
Oh,
You sure about that?
No,
I'm turning the music right. Come on in, guys.
what do you mean? That's our fantastic guy.
Come on. Welcome, welcome. Come on in.
Oh,
Right next to him.
The lone wolf by the popcorn.
It
Okay.
looks like he likes popcorn.
he likes popcorn. He smells like a good popcorn.
Yeah, okay.
Scoot down. Scoot down.
Oh, scoot down, all right.
I'm standing in front of this. You serious?
Alrighty, guys. So welcome to my circus, the most famous circus in the world. Did anyone bring their tickets? Did you bring the tickets?
No.
No tickets.
Our
Let's
bad.
in the car.
Sneak in then? Did you guys sneak in?
Yeah,
You
kind
can
of.
say yes.
Yes.
We think it, yeah.
We have to snuck in.
I guess since you snuck in, it's gotta be a free show. Have to warn you though, last one didn't go very well. R.I.P. Johnny. That was my fault. But are you guys ready? Are you ready? Yeah!
Hey.
This is my human dartboard.
Ooh.
For liability reasons, folks, he is fake. Where should I hit him?
The nose.
In the nose? Are you sure?
No. How about the second button? Can you do the second
Second
button?
button. What color do you think the button is?
It looks black.
Okay. Ready?
Yeah.
1, 2.
Let's go. All right. Hello.
I just saw you, didn't I?
You did indeed.
Wow. Hey guys, come on in, Cam. Come on now. Line up over by the couch. Come on in, come on in. Welcome to the couch.
Love the cabin.
Say, what do you got there?
I was on vacation with family. I decided to go down to the cellar and I found this book. It has many weird pictures and sayings. But I just wanted to say I can't see what it's saying. Can one of y'all help me?
Klatu Barata Niku.
What did you do?
Hey!
You must have said her fix and try to say it backwards! She's getting worse! Hurry!
Backwards.
Nikito.
It's still not working! Fix it!
Nikito Barata Klatu.
Fix it!
Try to say it another way!
I don't know.
Where's Ash when you need him?
Barata Klatu Nikito. Too much pressure.
Of course, everyone's seen the movie.
Oh boy. Oh, there you are.
So you guys seen that movie, huh?
Yeah, I have.
We got a few of them. Well, that sounds like a great time, don't it?
Yeah, sounds fun.
It's a little game we like to play. You guys like games, don't you?
Love a good game.
Like Monopoly.
Monopoly, that's a game?
Yeah.
Okay, World of Warcraft.
All right.
Yeah,
Fortnite. It's my man.
Fortnite, man, yeah!
We're big on Call of Duty around here.
That's about everybody. Modern Warfare, everybody. Oh. Yeah.
Comes out next week. Very exciting.
But again, how many of you guys like playing games?
There's a big gamer in the
Just
in the
four of
back
you.
here
Yeah,
for
no,
sure.
I'm talking to them on there. 'Cause guess what? You guys are the games tonight.
Oh.
This is the room for you. Come
Oh, God.
Come on,
Low
man.
bridge, low bridge.
Up.
Where am I going?
Right in here!
Oh, we're going in here.
Back against the wall, please!
Yes, by all means.
Is that funny?
You guys are being broadcasted all over the world. Say hi to the camera.
Oh,
Tables have turned, hasn't it?
No,
My name is Tom and I was here.
Which box gets to live and which box gets to die.
oh.
So, beg with your lives all you can.
We're currently being broadcast live around the world. Screams plead for your lives in order to help the youth inside your boxes. Let the voting begin.
You guys want to live?
Of course.
Yeah?
Yeah.
You do? Well, they're saying that you should die.
Why?
I don't know. They
I'm
want to live.
awesome.
They want to live.
Hey, you should die.
No, I'm awesome.
You should tell them to die. Hey! You should tell them to die.
No, I'm the talent.
Tell them to die.
Tom, shoot.
They should
Yell it at them. Yell it at them. Tell them.
down the hole.
Tell them. Tell them.
Drop down the hole. No, it's unacceptable. How dare you let me die? You must sacrifice yourself. When we die?
I don't hear you loud enough. Come on.
I don't like you guys very much, but that's just me.
How dare you! Light him up! This is unacceptable.
Come on in, head in there.
Oh.
No, we're down the wrong creek now.
Oh my god.
Come on in.
Okay. Finally in.
Oh,
Mario!
Oh, Chris Pratt's here.
So after all that screaming, you guys ready to go on a ride?
Absolutely.
No, you're already here.
I swear, Mario designed it so excited.
Oh, Donkey Kong. Oh, where's Donkey Kong?
Hey, what's that?
That was fantastic.
That's awesome.
Looked like your heart exploded there.
That was wild.
Watch your steps,
Do you need to go back front?
No, it's fine.
Watch your steps here.
Oh, hello again. Oh my god. Low bridge.
I love that joke.
That was a good one.
Oh, you didn't fall down and roll.
Oh.
Unacceptable.
Come on in, come on in. Let's get you standing right here. Yeah, don't move now. You guys can see, I'm here to sit down with Uncle Andrew.
Uncle
You guys could. Whoa. Now, which one of you guys did something?
Oh,
I'd assume it was Tom.
it absolutely
You've been
was.
really shady tonight.
I have been shady,
Awfully sus.
but Tom is the most suspect.
It's a guarantee.
Let's go, guys.
Oh.
Come on in.
Oh, wow, Wes. We're playing
All right, guys, as you can see, we got an old game of poker going on here. You got
Yeah.
Jim Bean down here. You got Billy Joe over here. Jim Bean's been winning real good lately. Billy Joe thinks he's a bit of a cheat.
Yep.
Got Billy Joe, what are you gonna do? You can't even see straight. Really? Look, you hit his hat.
was
Not
so
even
great.
him. That gunshot only means one thing, these guys. Sheriff's on his way.
Oh.
We need you to go out that way.
All right. All right. I guess I'll go see the sheriff. Sheriff?
Wait, hold your breath.
Sheriff? Sheriff?
So make a right, make a left.
Oh shit. Oh. Ah. I'm pushing through the abyss. Ah. Oh. Oh. Oh my god. Oh. Woo.
Oh, hi.
Hello.
Bit of a tight squeeze, huh?
A little bit.
Come on down here.
Oh, down here.
Yeah, stand right there.
You're right here.
Yep. Glad to see you. Turn around.
Turn around.
Yeah, I am.
All right.
Say, y'all been to the doctor this year?
Yeah.
Got your shots?
Yep.
Yeah.
Yeah? Good, because I got a doctor in here who's been researching death.
Yeah.
Been working on a new experiment recently.
Okay.
Let's see if he's gotten it right. Come
Cool.
on.
The good doctor. Let's see him.
I love a good I have a thing for doctors.
Patient is clinically dead. Commencing reanimation.
She's breathing, Gus.
Oh my gosh. It's working. It's working. They said it would never work. I'm a god. I'm a god.
Oh.
Oh, that was amazing.
No.
I'm being pulled. Oh god.
Let's get you stand in.
Right here.
Now, what movie was that? Come on, Tom.
Is it Reanimator?
Yeah.
I know a thing or two about a thing or two.
Liking it. I'm gonna be real interested watching you go down that with that.
Oh, I can't wait to go down that with this.
Take a seat.
No, absolutely. If my big ass is taking this one down, you're going down too.
All right, on the other.
Oh! Oh my God! Oh, I made it.
Welcome!
Whoa.
Do we have our whole group?
We do.
We do.
All right. Follow me, but watch your step.
Yes.
Are there steps?
There are steps.
We're gonna make a line behind me through the middle. One line behind me.
Yes.
Is this everybody?
Yes.
All right. Raise the casket, please. Facing this way.
This
We are gathered here today to mourn the loss of our beloved friend, who tragically died here just last night. She was so young.
one. She was so young.
She was so beautiful. It's not fair.
It's not fair.
Why did it have to be you? It shouldn't have been her.
You want to go to a real party?
Following us out. Exit through the gift shop. Like any quality jewelry. Immediate first take impressions on Wells Township Haunted House. Video will not do this justice. This is a sensory experience and one that you'll have to check out for yourself. Definitely worth a trip to come down here and experience this because it's awesome. Okay, let's talk a little bit about Wells Township Haunted House. On the night that we went to Wells, we actually had 2 other stops to make. Usually when I do a review, I like to do it sometimes on site or right after I've got home from a haunt because it's kind of fresh in my mind and I can, you know, play off of that. But I've had a few days to reflect on Wells Township Haunted House now. And man, what a... what a fun house this was. We met with the owner, Sean, and Sean's a real cool guy. You know, I thought going into Ohio, but he was there to greet me with a Steelers hoodie with Freddie and Jason on it, and what's not to love there. And I was curious. I always like to check with the rules, like what do you want me to show? What don't you want me to show? I'm willing to play within the rules. And he was like, you know, it's your channel. I don't want to mess with that. You know, I'm proud of what we do in this house. let it go, man. Have fun with it. And man, how cool was that? You know, when you have confidence, obviously I'm sight unseen. I've never been through this house before, so I don't know what to expect. But man, he's coming in with the confidence saying, I love our actors, I love our haunt. Show it, you know what I mean? Show it all. So I thought that was really, really cool and kind of set the stage for the evening. I appreciate the confidence that he has in his team. And listen, that's not for me to say that, look, I think of it like a magician. In certain haunts, some people don't want to show all their cards. They feel like if for some reason this is put up on YouTube, that people are going to see the event, look at it and go like, well, you know, I kind of saw the whole thing and I don't have to go now. Really, in all actuality, and I know how I speak, you know, I can only speak for me, I guess, in this regard when it comes to YouTube, is that if I see something cool on YouTube as a haunted house, I go, ooh, that looks awesome. I want to go there. Or more importantly, I want to take my friends there, not tell them that I know anything, and I want to see them experience it. And I get the reason of, like, you don't want it ruined for you, so I understand why certain people do what they do. But in this circumstance, to have him go like, yep, we're proud of what we do, we're awesome, we're a #1 rated haunt, you know, show what you show. I appreciate the confidence in that. There's nothing wrong with that. And obviously nothing wrong with that for me as someone who asks haunts for content in some form or fashion. When he says let it rip, okay by me. But yes, we did go into Wells Township Haunted House not knowing what to expect. And what we got was very interesting. With haunted houses, and you saw this in the video at this point, but with haunted houses, you can go from scene to scene, from set to set, in kind of like not really like a maze way, but just, you know, it kind of, there's nothing to really differentiate. You're going into these different areas with not much to, other than maybe a sign usually. But the way it worked with Wells was you were actually assigned an actor, kind of like a haunt host, I guess it were. And the haunt host takes you into these various scenes, and when the scene plays out, they then move you along to another scene. Never really seen anything like that before. But as mentioned, other than the Pittsburgh area and a few randoms here or there, I am still a haunt amateur, although I am getting better in that regard. So I never seen one where they kind of took you from scene to scene with a host, a designated host, that kind of guides you along the way. The other thing that was there in Wells that I had not experienced before was that they could touch you. Now, if you've looked into haunted houses where people touch you, there are varying forms and factors of that. Wells Township, I would say for sure, would be on the lighter side of that, as it's not something where you are getting jacked up, I guess you could say. I've heard certain haunt ones where a touch pass means that not only could you be touched, but you could be forcibly touched. Wells Township, I can say, is not that. They will pull you. They will poke at you. They will do some light, some grabbing of sorts, but not in any sense where you ever felt like you're in an instance where you're going to get hurt. Let's put it that way. Now, they can imply that. They can certainly make you think that that's going to occur, but it does not actually occur. So you got to make that clear on that one. And in certain cases, people, I know that people in my own group were apprehensive of the touching aspect, and I'm like, just let it flow, baby. Like, let's see what we're getting into before we worry about this. Go through one time, see how it goes. Once you went out, you're like, yeah, I didn't like that, or yeah, that was fine. And for the most part, when everybody came out, they were like, they didn't make a big fuss about it occurring. But yeah, they will occasionally pull you, or they'll direct you in a certain way, and you'll definitely be touched by certain things for sure. So just be mindful of that. Like I said, I think anybody would be fine in this regard unless you are 100% frightened by everything. If you're frightened by everything, maybe then the additional element of touching may be too much for you. But for everybody else, you should be fine. So the other thing that was unique to this one is that I didn't, these set pieces that would occur, in some cases didn't necessarily offer a scare as much as a sense of danger, I guess you could say, in that regard, where there were the scene like in the Donkey Kong room where they dropped the barrels down. Now as me from the outside, I had to think normally I try to immerse myself in the experience, and I love a house where I feel immersed in it, and I did feel immersed here. But there was something in the Donkey Kong room when the barrels dropped down that I was like, there's no way they're going to let this hit me. But everybody else in the group reacted like they were for sure coming down, because there was nothing in there to tell them that was going to stop, that those barrels were going to stop. There was no hey, this little thing comes down in front, or there's a thing in the way. It literally looks like they're going to drop down right on you. That was cool. And it got a big reaction from everybody else in the group. But for some reason, even though I jumped, because obviously when you have things kind of barreling down on you, your immediate reaction is to do that. For some reason, I had the inner mind confidence that it was like, well, they're not going to kill us. But yeah, it was really, really cool. It was a unique, interesting set piece. I really didn't know where they were going with it, which is another great thing. Then going into the room where I couldn't really figure out what was going on initially, they put me and my son in a pod, and they put my friend Matt and my niece in a pod, and they had us vote on which one should die, and then they were like, smile at the camera. And then Sean, the owner, told me after the fact that they live broadcast that on Twitch, and Twitch votes on, people of Twitch that are watching it vote on who should be killed off. And I want to thank the fine people in Twitch that evening who voted to kill me and my son off. I am very insulted by this. How dare you be able to do that? No, that's an interesting touch that I did not realize they did, and it made it so awesome after the fact to find out that they were actually live broadcasting that scene in the house on Twitch. That's awesome. So that was really, really cool. The other thing that I was not expecting was that this house had a slide. I've heard of stories of things of houses where they have different ways of going. I've heard of things where sometimes they drop you in like a ball pit or other strange things happening. And I've heard of a certain house having a slide, but I didn't expect this house to. And I can tell you with full authority, when I sat down on that slide, I put my feet down and my feet felt like my feet were kind of sliding around, and I went, did they grease up this slide? This slide is very slip. And by the time I internally went to the slide is very slippery, the host of our evening pushed me in the back, and I slid down this slide. And look, it caught my big ass. So if it can do that for me, anybody else it would be able to catch as well. So that is good there. But yeah, it was a very unique like I said, attraction, things that I didn't expect. You're talking there was moving bookcases, there was vortex tunnels, there was and you're going into these different pieces and not kind of knowing what you're going to get into next, because there's not really a theme of Wells Township as much as it is a set of different, there's different sets that are kind of being things. You're moving on from scene to scene, and not any of those scenes are related in any way. They're kind of unique to their individual rooms, which I thought was really cool. So yeah, we went through all these various scenes. There were a couple of awesome movie references that I know I picked up on. I don't know if anybody else in the group picked on, but I for sure picked up on them. So that was awesome. That's always fun for me. I love a great movie reference, and they delivered here. But yeah, all in all, man, what a haunted house. What a great start to our Friday evening. You know, it's one thing when you're going to 3 haunts in a night, and how that's kind of ambitious in that sense, and you expect that it's something where it's like, okay, well, maybe, if you go to 2 other ones, that the first one doesn't, maybe, gets watered down a little bit in your mind because it was so long ago and you went through 2 separate ones, but absolutely not. Wells Township is awesome, and you should check that out should you be in the area. And I'll be honest, for some of these haunts that are about an hour outside of the Pittsburgh area, even though it's in Ohio and that feels like it's so far away, it is the same distance as other haunts that we travel. So other haunts that we go to, that I tell you to go to, that are in the Pittsburgh area, are not exactly in the Pittsburgh area because they're about an hour away, but Wells Township is also an hour away. So check out Wells Township. You won't be disappointed. Now, it's about 20 to 25 minutes, and they do have some cool outside stuff. They had a band going on. They had another, zombie type game, which I didn't hear too much about. I would have been curious to check it out, but we just had so many, there were a few other haunts to get to that evening. But I would have liked to have checked out the zombie thing, and I would definitely go to Wells Township again. I thought it was awesome. Well, that'll do it. Wells Township Haunted House, first time for all of us. And man, what a treat. That was, kind of a little bit different than what I've experienced in a haunted house before. Really, it was kind of a collection of set pieces more than it is just a standard walking tour, where you have a tour guide. He takes you around to these different scenes, and it was very interesting. It was very cool how it was done. There were some unique elements to it. There were some touching elements, not to the point where, when I say touching elements, people are like, oh, did you get beat up? No, not like that. You're getting kind of pulled and prodded in a little bit. It's light touching. It is not you being thrown around. But yeah, it was very interesting. Very, very cool. I dug it. I dug the building. Met with the owner. Owner guy was cool. Super cool. Showed us some different things. Told us some different stories about. There's some really, really cool elements in this haunt. There were some darker spots, so, my camera can only capture so much, but from what you did see, man, I would come out here again. This was awesome. But that'll do it. Wells Township Haunted House. Guys, thanks so much for watching. If you are new here, make sure to like, share, and subscribe. If you'd like to support me on Patreon, you can do so. Link is in the description below. If you'd like to buy a t-shirt, a Tomwashere t-shirt, you can do so at Spreadshirt, as well as links to my eBay store, Facebook page, Instagram, Clubhouse, and the Pennsylvania Autograph Collectors Association. Links are in the description below. But when it comes to Wells Township Haunted House for the 2022 season, and first time ever, I can say that my name is Tom and I was here. Thanks for watching, like and subscribe. Bye, everyone.